this second and final round of qualifying for your AFT singles. It's Bruner at the top spot, Maxwell in second in this round, Dalton Gauthier third, Chase Sadoff fourth, Tom Drain, the Australian, is fifth. The sleeper back there, Trent Lowe's in sixth, Morgan Mishler seventh, Justin Jones, Cody Kopp off the pace in this one back in ninth.
How about James Ott? How much momentum did he bring into this weekend after that tremendous race a week ago in Sonoya?
A career best finish for him last weekend. He's got to be feeling really good about it, but he's back there in the 10th spot right now. Maybe doesn't quite feel comfortable on this TT race course. Group 2 rolling onto the racetrack here in the singles. 49 Chad Coast, 51 is Zabala, 82 is Travis Pett in the fourth, 52 Shane the Texter Bauman, 24 Hunter Bauer, 38 Tanner Dean went down in that last round, 26 Aiden Roos, 55 is Raggio, 63 Jared Lowe, 75 Santero, 117 Smith, and the 132 is Bronson Pierce. In the fastest 32 move into the heat races after the second round of qualifying is all done. And that is the fastest lap from the first round or the second round. Chad Coast really airing it out. So is the 51 of Zabala.
So how would you approach that big tabletop? Would you air it out or would you bubble scrub it? Obviously you don't scrub here in flat track, but you know what I'm saying.
I think you have to air it out. If the suspension can hold and you feel comfortable on your motorcycle, I think you have to air it out. That way it can stay wide open all the way up to the jump and carry the momentum. Yes, you want to get those wheels down as fast as you can, but if you let off going up to the top of the jump, I think that's too slow.
Oh, I agree. Yeah, I don't think you want to let off at all.
Well, and then if you let off, you got a chance of somebody behind you run into you, so it's part of racing, but it's no guts, no glory. Let it all hang out,
Did you enjoy flying your motorcycle?
I did.
When you ran in Peoria, for example?
I loved it, and I think part of it too is I raced motocross before I went to flat track, and so it didn't bother me as much. Yeah, a road tax to me wasn't fun to jump, but it didn't bother me. It was especially when you landed and you get a little head shake, but you just had to power through it and power out of it. So.
Did you get a lot more respect for Evel Knievel when you were in that road tax?
Yeah, because that's just a not very heavy bike. It's definitely heavier than these 450s, but yeah, just to watch Evel Knievel on a big twin.
There you go. Look at that. Look at Coast flying that thing.
Really airing it out, and Coast used to be a supermoto guy. He's not afraid to jump anything, so he's looking pretty strong in that 49. He's up to fourth here in this second round of qualifying on his first impressions Husqvarna, 28.665.
TT is very similar to when you hear guys in car racing talk about racing in the rain. Or the same thing when you road race a motorcycle in the rain. Some people love it and thrive on the challenge,
right,
and other people wake up in the morning of the hotel, look out the window, see the rain clouds, and they're done.
They want to go home.
They're done before they even get on the bike, right?
And you might as well park the thing. You're not going to run up front if you're that out of it mentally.
Well, listen, Jeff Emig used to tell me all the time that he would tell his mechanic, J-Bone, Jeremy Albrecht, they'd go to a supercross event, they'd walk out on the track walk, he'd take one look at the whoops, and depending on how the whoops were,
that was it.
There were times he said I literally told J-Bone, go ahead, load it up. No sense.
But you can't.
He would run, obviously,
right.
But in his mind, he's already done. It's just the way it is.
You know who's one of my favorite guys to watch in the whoops? Denny Stevenson.
Devo.
Man, until he had that wild get off at the Oklahoma City Supercross in some whoops, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, he was so much fun to watch in the whoops.
You know who's one of my favorite people to hang out with? Denny Stevenson. And Brad Jones.
And Brad Jones, yeah. You can't
in fact, if I had Brad Jones and Denny Stevenson together in the same night, that'd be an all-nighter.
Yeah, we'd have to stay awake the whole time.
Oh, Denny.
Laughing.
Oh, my gosh. That first year doing Supercross with him, I never laughed so hard in my entire life. He's truly one of the funniest human beings I know.
Yeah, he's a clown.
And not joke teller, just funny.
Just goofy, yeah.
Just funny.
Being goofy. Look at that. I see one of those guys just signaling you got fourth. He's showing Chad Coast fourth in this round. 28.665. Yamaha, KTM, and Husqvarna, your top four spots here in this second round.
And there's Shane on the 52.
She's back in 21st. That's good enough to make it into the heat races so far. There's one more group to go. Bruner at the top spot, 28.25. Maxwell, Dalton Gauthier, Chad Coast, Chase Sadoff, an impressive run so far up to fifth. Zabala, Tom Drain, Trent Lowe, Morgan Mishler, and Justin Jones. That's your top 10 in this second round. That's not combined, but that is how they look so far. One more.